So in this last step, we're going to enable traffic on port 80, but we're going to do a little bit different. So we have a couple different options here, right? If we want to allow port 80, if you look at these rules, by default, our policy was to accept all traffic. So it worked when, it would have worked when we first set up nftables, but we went in here and we put drop here, so it drops all traffic. And of course, I have this removed down here, so it's doing nothing specific with port 80. But what I could do is I could just change drop at the top to an accept. So up here, I could change this line where it says drop to accept, and then it would work, right? But that would also accept traffic for everyone, right? So the other option, I'm going to switch to insert mode here, is I'm going to uncomment this line. I'm just going to change my comment here so that way it's clear what we're doing. But we're going to go from reject to accept. So what this does is we can surgically allow traffic just on certain ports if we wanted to. And we can even surgically allow it just from certain hosts. So I could add a specific host name here and only allow traffic from that specific host. So to do that, I would just add the IP SADDR options in here and then put in the IP address that I want to allow. I could also do it by host name, right? Sometimes using an FKDN or host name makes more sense in case the IP changes. But this should work, right? So it should only allow traffic on port 8080 when it's coming from 192.168.0.4. So if I go ahead and save this, oops. I'm going to go ahead and reload. Double check that we've got the right rules here. So it looks like we've got our accept. And now let's run netcat again. Come back over here and try to connect. Type some stuff in here and see if it's reflected on this side. And it's not. Okay, now it's working. I removed the specific host name or the IP address. I think it's not seeing the same IP address, but I'm able to type some random characters here. It's reflecting, and this will reflect back when I do this. So it's working. So I'm able to surgically allow port 8080.